each day is something different as far as, him challenging us to be able to go out and execute the plays, but, maybe in different ways.
I gotta let Jamar Staples.
Last one with Coach Grantham here.
Tough
September schedule
program that
early
gets
on.
dissolved. Doesn't know about his future. Now he has an opportunity to be one of the biggest contributors.
Yeah, Jamar's doing a great job.
Certainly didn't do you any favors by putting that Syracuse game on the road
for him.
But how much do you
it's
think
him
you
getting
learned
used to me more
about
than
this
me
team
getting
with
used
that
to
Charlotte
him.
game before the tough stretch starts after that?
I think they probably all think I'm crazy just because I'm always high strung and because I like stuff done the right way, and they're like, Coach, you need to calm down some. I don't know how to calm down, not when I'm on the practice field. So, he should be, for us to have success, he's going to have to, contribute a lot. The biggest things for us that we're working on with him is just cleaning up technique. And, he is a tough kid to be able to have to go through the stuff that he did from the UAB and then coming here. I mean, he's a very intelligent kid. To be here, it helped that he was in this, similar system. So, the terminology and stuff carried over for him. But, Jamar needs to, he's an old man in the group, so he needs to bring all the young kids along. He's doing a good job.
Well, it's a fair comparison, not because of the West Virginia connection. It kind of comes up. But is this offense anything like what West Virginia was at
Coach Grantham, thanks for your time.
No, not like it. When Pat was there, that's when Coach Stewart was there. So it had totally changed when Rich was there. So terminology-wise, no. Obviously all the plays are. There ain't so many ways you can run plays. You can just change them in different names. But no comparison to what we do here at that. But Pat did while we were there.
What about the terminology for you? Has that taken you a while to learn?
Yeah. But I think it helps because I play quarterback. So just being able to process a lot of stuff, put it in different situations. But it was a challenge, and it was a challenge that I was willing to accept. Especially with the short turnaround on how I got here, 17th and then the 22nd before we started practice. But coach is he counts on me. I count on him a lot. Just picking his brain and talking to him because he's a some of the stuff he sees. I'm like, how did he see that? It may even be a play that we don't have, and he's like, well, if we do this, then we can run this play. And I'm like, so I'm still trying to, and I don't think I will, trying to figure out how he sees it the way he does so fast.
I've heard him talk about how he has had a situation where maybe a guy made a mistake or ran the wrong route, and he looked at him and went, hey, you know what, we can make that work.
Oh yeah, he sees a lot of stuff that you don't see, and that was a part of the reason why to come here, just to learn from somebody that wants to teach you something different.
When you have receivers that are as good as your returning receivers and young guys as talented as your newcomers,
yes.
Can the young guys push the old guys and the old guys pull up the young guys? Can all kind of
you hope the older guys pull the young guys on. And, the good thing that we did was with the split practices, you just got to feel okay, how much can they handle? What do you got to do to motivate those guys, the young guys? And, I'm a fair believer if you're the best player, then you should play. That's the great thing about fall camp is the competition. It's one thing where if you only had so many guys to where they were the only ones you had that could play. There's 15 of them in my room, and they all think they can play. So I tell them every day you got 29 practices before we start.
Coach, you talked about how when you came here you had to learn his offense, and you're in an offensive coordinator position. Have there been any ideas that you brought that you talked to Coach about that he has said, oh well, that might work, and you're kind of fitting into the offense?
Oh yeah. That was just part of the interview with him. I went through everything that he asked me to do, and then I went through some of the plays that we did at West Virginia, and stuff that he liked it. So we put some of the stuff in. Dana, Hoverson back at West Virginia, very smart guy on what they do, and we've had some success there. So You know, some of the plays that we ran in West Virginia, we have installed because they fit what Lamar does.
Are you going to be on the field or in the booth? Do you know?
I think I'm going to be on the field, but that's how you let it. We're not worried about that right now.
No.
I've always been on the field. I mean, since 2000, I've been on the field.
Is there a reason why you just prefer it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I like to be able to get down there and, you know, if we need a jump start, you know, somebody needs to be kicked in the butt. You know, it's just one of those things, you know, just being able to look the guys in the eye,
Hey, I've got Josh Harvey.
figure out, all right, this kid needs this, the offense needs this, you know, snatch somebody up, not literally, but, you know, yeah. So I prefer.
All right, guys, thank you very much. As you just said, JHC, as he's known throughout the community, is sitting down with me here. Josh, this is a pretty fun time of year for you to get back into football. How are you feeling right now?
You know, that just shows a lot about Kyle being a team guy. I mean, and that's the one big thing about football. Football, it's a team sport. It's it's being able to accept whatever role you've been put upon. And, you know, I heard Coach mention it earlier. Kyle not taking reps when he first got here and then coming in helping win the Kentucky game. So, you know, Kyle, what that tells me about Kyle Bowler is that, you know, he's a team player. You know, and the guys here respect, you know, what he does and how he does it. Because, you know, 12 games is a long season, and, you know, you throw a bowl game in there, it's 13 games, you know, anything can happen.
I mean, I don't